and FMadridg, and we are here for their 1v1. Highly anticipating this. We've got FMadridg and Rhandoss both on the street, and we'll be going in to spectate. I'll get in on the spectating now and then get sharing my stream around. Can't do it from the app anymore. Do appear to have a little bit sniffles, so apologies for that. Let's fix itself here. Copy that. But yeah, we're here for Rhandoss v Madrid. Highly looking forward to this one. There are a couple of bike tracks in. I will run through the list in just a second. Get my notepad up and we'll do that now, in fact. So, from Madrid we have Big Drop, East Coast, In the Forest and Threading the Needle. A minute. Rhandoss has gone with Green Machine, Plummet, Splits and a Spinner. Good. Get this shared around. Forest is up first. It's called In the Forest. Well, that's what he's put. And that might be what he's called on his list. There we go. Just let them know they're good to go when they're ready. And then we'll get this shared around and get some of the people in to chat. I'll be in chat in 1 minute as well. Get that up on the computer. The boys look like they are good to go, just giving me a minute to share it around. Offering their luck across to each other. Madrid has offered early congratulations, feeling a bit nervous coming up against somebody of Rhandoss's quality. But I do know that Madrid has a lot of that himself. He was one of the first stunt racers I came across. I remember meeting him on, I believe it was in the city. And he was really quick. First caught the tube transition with the loop, etc. And then my interest in stunts grew from there, kept going onto the track, came across the likes of Ventura, now I'm Tex, and going pros, now I'm commentator. And that's the way the cookie crumbled. There's that shared. 7 seconds on the clock. YouTube chat coming up. Apologies for that. Just took a little second. You that. Hello, Alex. We've got Mobbin as well, and Albo Lebo. Hello, and how are you all? Good luck to them both from Alex. As I say, there are the 2 bike tracks chosen by Madrid. That is Forest and Threading the Needle alongside Big Drop and East Coast. Rhandoss with Green Machine, Plummet 1, Split and Spinner. Best of luck for them 2 from Albo Madrid. Strong start, wheeling nicely away. The fog heavy on the track. You can see Madrid as well, just further across to the right, making sure no chance of the barriers. Trying to skip the ramp there, that would have been nice from Rhandoss. Gained some time, but Madrid just pulling away at the moment. Rhandoss going in for the cut, clips the tree to pull himself round the corner with insignificant turning through the corner. Both skipping the ramp nice and tidy. Madrid just ran a touch wider, looking to skip the ramp. Rhandoss clipping off it, going for a bit of a glide. That air time is shredding some of the time. Madrid are just pulling away into the fog. The fog very heavy. The bounce off the ramp, off the barrier, nice and clean. A little bit reminiscent of Trench 2. They wasn't in Rhandoss just off the train. Not in this one racer. It was 2 maximum per racer, and the other racer had to agree to having any. But in the future we will be looking at having custom tracks and a full selection of Rockstar tracks available. So it leads to more thingy, but it was just the first introduction to a bit of flexibility, letting people know. So the likes of Global Faction and the likes may look to take part. Oh, Rhandoss's glide, not kind on him. Hey Alex, you didn't really know how to do the car tracks without all the practice you put in though either, did you? Hold R2, do a wheelie. It is as simple as that, just like with the cars, just without the wheelies. But yeah, you have to pull back an awful lot with these bikes, and then the glides are very important. The cuts also very important. You see Madrid using the tyre wall there to get round the corner nice and quick. Keeping his high revs. Keeping the wheelie going into the barrier smash, tilting the bike. Yeah, the barrier rides and such that you can get away with. Nice grind along the train, unfortunately stuck behind the concrete. There's the throttle nicely, gets himself around, but stuck in the train. Not a good position. Rhandoss is going to be closing in, but the gap was pretty large. Alex gliding, so you tilt the back to a certain, I'm not sure what it is, but so the wheels are slightly pointing towards the sky, and then you start to rotate the stick. at an even speed to maintain your glide, and you can sort of change directions and stuff like that. Like, you can see the way the back tyre is just slightly rotating. That's Madrid just moving his stick. If I zoom out a bit, we might actually be able to see like the body movement of it. I keep getting that wrong. Rhandoss does get a new PB, 201 off the barrier and across the ramp. Madrid just pulling away nicely. Like, yeah, and the gliding is like, we couldn't glide a car off the barrier. You can hear the way the barrier smash seems to give him really high revs. It dampened it initially. Back up to pace. We'll have a look at the lap times now. 201.988 from Rhandoss. But we did see Madrid getting stuck behind that concrete barrier. So we could see Madrid on for a slight improvement here onto the train, and nice and clean. We'll be looking to get off that train grind this time. Grind that was supposed to be. That'd be really strange. Mobbing as well. I have been having a little thought on a different style of competition away from racing as well. Is like a transform style race, but in the sense of we use all like standard cars and such, and people can replicate or make their own cuts. Yeah, the winner of this plays Alex. No, the winner of this plays Biz, then the winner of that plays Alex, and then the winner of that. I believe that's the order. Let me pull it up again. I think Alex has got one more match in his way before his... His Rhandoss has been very busy with work over the past couple of weeks, Luke. And it took a bit longer for his opponents to fall in, like Fuxstone only fell in last week. But yeah, like a created stunt race, but with like, you can use transform races as well to change the cars between the cuts, etc. Okay, yeah, I see that. So just select the first one in your list of GTOs. That's a bit of a shame. I didn't quite realise it was limited like that. So yeah, it'd be Rhandoss or Madrid versus Biz, then Biz or winner versus Heredia, then Heredia or the winner be Kino. And us pulling away clean on East Coast. This is the second of Madrid's picks, so Rhandoss having put, as he usually does, two of his opponent's tracks back to back. We are going to head back to Madrid just for now. Rhandoss cleanly got the brake boost. Yeah, I don't think they do. Yeah, in general, like, it has a couple of my off-road ones first, but then it goes to sports for like the Krieger and GTO, I think it is, etc. Cleanly through the corner behind, Rhandoss just extends the lead. Madrid are through the ramps, get nice and clean. You can see clearly gained that touch of time, higher revs earlier on than Rhandoss, just got into top speed quicker and allowed him to close the gap. Not an insignificant amount. Into the tube, just pulls away a little bit aggressively from the tube wall. Rhandoss through circle cut out in the middle. Pulls through, yeah, nice and clean, sticking to that left side wall, high, back low, high on the right wall, and just drift the car down. You can see Rhandoss easing the car through the corner. Madrid does appear to have held a pace, not having lost too much more time. A 2.6, a 2.6.961 from Rhandoss to a 2-minute 3.395 from Madrid. Clearly got the brake boost on this occasion, extending that jump out really tidy through the corner, over the humps. It's all looking good so far. Probably just a quickly. Is holding good pace, catches the brake boost, see the dirty tyre marks on the corner, lines up the cut, pulls back aggressively to the left as he gets on the curb. Over the jump, feathers the throttle through the corner nicely, just pulling away as he reaches the anti-apex. Is that what it is? The exit of the corner. I guess the anti-apex is at the crest of the corner, but the opposite curb. When you run too wide. Camera just swapping, sorry about that. When it's a bit too long, we are going to go spend a lap with Rhandoss. At the end of this, it is 1-0 Madrid. Rhandoss with the lead through the corner, nice and clean, and pulling away across the line as we swap onto him while he's on the straight. Comes on through. Tube over the curbs for the loop, comes in at the wide left point, comes out at the centre. Extends that jump out really nice and clean over the curbs. Again, extending it out. Pulling through, good and clean. Little slide on the back end, feathers the throttle to make sure he stays away from the curb, gets a good double clip of it to get the engine revs really nice and high. You can see him chasing that brake boost at the bottom of the hill. Never knew that one existed till just then. Thank you very much, Rhandoss. It is how I found all of them at Madrid, with a strong chance to close up. Coming up behind now, the gap shortening. Madrid coming through the loop, a lot of speed. Rhandoss carries the speed into the apex of the corner, really nice. And Madrid maybe just watching Rhandoss a touch there. Doesn't pull back to left, maybe he couldn't get the traction. but the car just failing to pull back into the tube, and Rhandoss gifted that little bit of luck back to pay back the unlucky. Again, really nice and wide, catching the curb. But yeah, thank you very much for the brake boost spot there, and I didn't know that one existed myself. I do need to go back and watch all the record attempts and stuff actually. Now I know more about brake boosting, because I think I saw a lot of them and learnt the lines before I realised what you guys were doing. Rhandoss across the line. Madrid really close up his ass. Must have got a clean wall ride. That must have had Rhandoss scared. Just a little touch. Rhandoss does get himself across the line in first and brings it back to 1-all. Forest did go to Madrid. And East Coast has gone to Rhandoss. 2 tracks down from Madrid. We are on to splits. This is a Rhandoss pick. As I assumed, the tracks do appear to be going 2 for 2. Oh, there we go. Click on the car. Don't get screwed. A little while to load in. Both have got the right car. Rhandoss away, good and clean. Like got some good boost. Horn on Madrid's car, maybe having lagged. We are, in that case, going to stick with Rhandoss, just so it's not quite as in our ear. It's there we go. It's fixed itself. Lovely. That lag where you saw Madrid get stuck somewhere in the tube, caught his horn. Rhandoss clean, extends the jump out just a touch. We are going to pop back to Madrid. Oh, the lag displaying heavily, getting a bit floaty on Madrid's end. He does drive into the tube though. We are going to pop over to Rhandoss. Oh, it's lag. Madrid is back. Okay, we are just going to have to stick with Rhandoss. The lag a little bit too much at the moment. Don't want to put any extra pressure on it and cause them laggy incidents. See his car just having frozen in place, and then it pops back behind Rhandoss. Hit the tube there, but again the car just pops back, but he's shot through the tube wall. Lovely exit, sees him just pull into the lead momentarily. That was not heavy off the barrier or into the start line, I don't believe, and this lag is a tremendous. Rhandoss, well done for handling it, lads. You pick up your speed a bit and try and pull away from it. But wow, nice and high through the cut, back down low and back up to that midpoint in the tube. You can see just edging away from Madrid. Takes the slightly safer line, taking the jump. Yeah. Madrid catching some teleportation powers. Should have joined the X-Men. Rhandoss through that cut, missing the blue completely. Madrid has left. The lag out has completed. We'll give it a minute. Rhandoss, I think you'll be watching the stream. If you complete this race out, you did have quite a strong lead here, so if you'd like to take the thingy, like the win so to speak, you were pulling away strongly, but if you'd like to replay the race also at the end, you're more than welcome to do that, but we can try and get Madrid back in at the end of splits. I know Rhandoss is one to prefer the racing. I'll see if I can get that answered now. The lag out though, not being kind, showing that it was pretty bad. Madrid's end there. Looks like sports or I believe it's sports, Lazy. Do you know what? They don't look like off-road. But I hope that helps. Hello, Lazy. No, but the tyres, as Mobbin just saying, doesn't matter so much on the club with it having, it's not got the tyres can clip attribute. That is Rhandoss across the line. Message hasn't come through on my phone just yet. Right, let me just pull up. I thought the one that said message in there, that's cool. That's what I wanted to check, make sure it wasn't from these guys. 30.669. Yeah, they might give more grip. Like certain grips have different attributes. It's weird, I know, but it appears more and more matters than we thought. When a car's not got tyres can clip, you can test out all sorts of different tyres. All members are online, so Rhandoss, if you want to try and invite Madrid back, and we can carry on from here. Like I say, we can handle this in whichever way you prefer, so to speak. You were pulling away and had the lead, but I also know that you are a guy that likes to race, so you're a fair guy, and I know you don't take biscuit. And I'll put this in the chat, just in case. There we go, message that into the chat. Everybody is online again, so hopefully Madrid will be able to get back into the lobby. Nice, I look forward to that, lazy. Mobbing, spreading around a bit of the Premiere Pro love. And it's helping Lazy with his editing. It's what I really like to hear. Okay, so it showed on Madrid's screen, it maybe showed Rhandoss disconnecting. Rhandoss has sent the invite. And hopefully if you which chat is it in? I'll have a look for it. Hold on. Is it in this one? I think it is global. Not got Madrid just yet. I'm just having a quick look for something I can't find at the moment. I will try and find that link again, or I'll have to Ventura for it. But I was having a little read through Bruffy's stuff, and tyres do seem to have quite an impact depending on what you want. You'll have to, like, they've not tested all of them or anything, but like a tyre set called Cosmos are really well balanced for front and rear grip. Other tyres have more front end, other tyres are a bit more slidey but give you more mid corner speed and stuff. It's a little bit strange. Okay, Madrid did start because he was alone, but he did finish as well. Rhandoss did the same, he had a little slowdown but continued to the line, so we may see the rerun on that. Hopefully we'll see Madrid back in a moment or two. Apologies for these technical difficulties, but it does give us a little chance to chat a little bit more. And Rhandoss, quick question, do you mid-drive boost or some form of mid-drive boost the club? Or is it just really good throttle control? And Alex then, what is it that triggers that? How do you get the bounce boost, or is that a bit random? on the landings. So I get it sometimes, but I can't figure it out. Like, I'm finding a way to get like a constant, almost curb boosting effect on my landings, but it's not quite as good as the bounce boost when you get all four wheels to bounce a bit more. And again, just slight apologies, nothing we can do about these technical hiccups. Hopefully Madrid will be able to get in shortly. The invite is out from Rhandoss. Hello Ventura and Rhandoss, he does. Yeah, I've been picking up it's very hard to do. And it's with the brake rather than the handbrake, isn't it? Because I see your brake lights flash instead. There is Madrid on his way in. But that's all we'll reveal. They can do the rest themselves, Rhandoss, because you're literally one of the few people I've seen it from. So we'll keep that secret a bit dark and hidden for you, lad. Did it just disconnect us? It did. It just kicked me out for some reason. Not sure why it did that. Hopefully they don't get cracking. No, I know you don't really, Randolph. I just don't like to ask until I've broke it down enough that I don't seem like a complete moron when I ask. Yeah, as you can see, I just got kicked. I'm not going to be able to get back into spectate, I don't think. No, and for some reason I can't bloody invite either. Time is ticking on this thingy. Let me try and get in one other way, because it was my session. I'll try and come in this way. It's Rhandoss's name. Yeah, if you don't mind, Rhandoss, I'll get you both invited. I might quickly have to drop into Crater and come back out. Apologies, guys. That's not how you spell minute, but close enough. Yeah, please, Rhandoss. Right, let me drop into Crater, because that will hopefully fix my friends list when I come out. They may well be. It can also happen without braking whatsoever. Is it maybe more to do with the gear shift mobbing? If that makes any sense. The short shift. If you short shift into it. Just trying to understand it. There we go, my friends list nice and tidy. But I can't invite Rhandoss. Right, Rhandoss, would you be able to invite me to your session?
Crazy busy with all these meetings with venture capitalists these days? Fucking assholes.
And I'll drop into online mode because that fixes it. Find new session. Oh, he's managed it. Look at him. He's actually a magician. Mine doesn't work when people are in an invite session. Thank you very much. I actually can never manage to do that when people are in private. Nice one, Rhandoss. Nice one. I anticipated. Out of the matches that are completely there so far, I am really looking forward to seeing Trilsy v Zombie. So I think if both are in good form, then that could be a really good matchup, potentially. And then I'm really looking forward to seeing Kryptonite v Jack. That could be a little bit of a GG Spartacus v Jack, if you guys remember that event. Did I not come into... I didn't go into Rhandoss's session, apparently. Why didn't that work, then?
Because you're 29 years old and jacking off to porn every night. That's why. I don't know why downtown got so hoity-toity either. It's a pain in the ass.
Would you mind sending that invite again, Rhandoss? It's not working. God knows what's going on now, man. I won't be happy if I need to restart the game. Oh, it's tripped over. Yeah, and then I am looking forward to Luke v Nacho or Zombie, yourself v your opponent, Biz v his. It's like they're all quite tasty matches with big opposition getting knocked out in every match. And I just left. What just happened to my session? Thank you, Rhandoss. I think my game might be bugging out. I'm just going to drop into story mode because I know from playing PC that can get rid of your problems. All he knows is he's going to try his best to get to the losers final to get his hands on Luke again. Nicely nice.
Damn, you fine, baby.
Hopefully that does fix it. I do love it when GTA starts playing up. I know game invite disabled balls. Are you near your apartment or anything, Rhandoss? Because if you can pop inside and outside now, it will, or just inside or outside, it will fix it. So that was just while I had to pop in. Let me try this in. There we go. Thank you very much, man. You are on the ball. Is it going to go though?
Hey, Shelley. You would not believe how many celebrities live here.
Can I just... If I can invite you to this session, I'll come in and spectate on you from here, Rhandoss, and you can launch it from this session, but no. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry. I am going to have to quickly close my app because I can't join, so I'll restart the stream in 1 minute's time and get this done very quickly. I'm very sorry about this, and back in a minute. Eek.